Hey, here we go. Here we go, sit down. Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit down. 잡았어! 잡았어! Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit down. Hey, here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit down. Here we go, sit down. 잡았어! Here we go, sit down. Ready! Ready! There we go, sit down! 잡았어! Ready! 잡았어! 잡았어! There we go, sit down! Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go, hey. 잡았어! Hey, here we go, hey. 잡았어! 이것은? Here we go, here we go. 이것은? Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit Here we go, sit 잡았어! Here we go, sit Ready! 잡았어! Here we go, sit Here we go, sit 잡았어! Ready! There we go, sit down! Here we go, sit down! Ready! 잡았어! There we go, sit down! 잡았어! 잡았어! Hey, here we go. 잡았어! Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit down.
The Seahawks offense set to go. Down 7-0 here early. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
Off to a strong start here the first couple of weeks. Back-to-back very good games.
Yeah, he's come in with his eyes wide open, but he is focused, even for a youngster. You can see it in the way that he's running the football with nice authority.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This defense for the Dolphins much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And we talked earlier in those first couple of weeks about how he fits in with this new offense. He's insisted he could be the lead guy. He just needs the carries to prove it. And he's certainly gotten some looks here early, and he's taking advantage.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And out now come the Seahawks. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
53.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Here's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now Geno. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, it's a clip. Look. 13 there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaken up on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Check 58.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And he loses the football the second time. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Off of play action, here's Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Here we go.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but the Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Geno now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 50, it's Smith.
Going right back to Fant.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Smith throwing again.
This is the tight end Fant.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing is Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw is Smith. Now he'll dump it underneath. Running back complete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, his 1st touchdown of the new season.
And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Smith to throw.
It's caught at the 1. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So Geno and the Seahawks down by 2 touchdowns, 36. Here's Smith.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Smith's going to throw it. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. So for the Dolphins, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.